And we're back. And this is a battery life review of the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite. This is an Android One phone, and this phone has been impressing me. From its complete solid build to this notched front, 5.8 inches of a beautiful display, and I'm really impressed. We're powering this up right now, and we're gonna take this on a full day, a full battery life review this is gonna get, because we need to see how long can this 4,000 milliamp hour battery last. This phone is an absolute beast for a budget phone, and I'm impressed. And let's check out the battery life. We're fully at 100% battery life, and I would say this phone is ready to go. I'm gonna keep the brightness level at about quarter. Doesn't need more brightness than that. Now, if this battery really lasts long, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna take a simulated break with this phone and really check out the standby time. So without no further ado, let's get this battery life review started up on the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite. Alright, so I'm in the T-Mobile store. Here is the Note 9 with its $1,000 price tag. This is the blue one. They already stole the S Pen. I really couldn't tell the difference if this was the Note 8 or the Note 9. But this is the look of it right here, should I get it. But so far, I'm more excited about the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite than I am about a slightly upgraded Note. So if you guys wondering about these earbuds, these are bone conductive earbuds. Nothing fits into your ear. Now, I was just making a phone call. There is a significant difference from having the AirPods and having this single earbud. All right, so I gotta get my hair done. So there's a couple of things I need to get from here. The first thing is pins. Hello? Yeah. Oh, the car's ready. Oh, okay. I'll be there in a few. So we got the hair done. Going back to pick up the car right now. First time taking a dollar bus. All right, so we got the wheels put on. The Prius is looking the best it can look. Hit the B-roll.
Got that wet, got that drip, got that super soak. I hit that, she a Fifi, honey, Kiki, she free. I don't even know.
All right, so the Prius is all done. Got the wheels on, but I gotta show you guys how this thing looks when it's clean with armor on the tires. So I'm on the phone with my friend, and I'm getting like super choppy coverage, and I've been noticing that all day. I missed out on how many calls because of the coverage. I'm gonna explain that in my review, but phone calls seem a little bit suspect on this Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite.
One, two. Look, first I lost you, now
You said I wasn't taking you all out nowhere. Now I'm taking you out. You wake up out your little slumber and freaking wanna ask me dumb shit.
Ask you I said, Remy, where's my money at? And now
You asking me about money after I spent $400 and something dollars. After I'm taking everybody in Busch Gardens, I need to freaking pay up $1,200 in reason, and now I paid the money and they didn't pay you.
Lost in the drugs, pop this, take that till I feel none. All I ever wanted was to be yours. All I ever wanted was to feel love. But I'm 6 pills in and I feel fine. Can't stop thinking about when you were still mine.
Alright guys, so we're getting some gas right now. I gotta give you guys an update. Man, this car looks so good right now. Alright, so right now we're at 64%, and we've been running for 11 hours and 54 minutes. Screen on time 3 hours 51 minutes. So I've been using this phone, I would say pretty heavy, but Android dose is very apparent on this phone. You're not wasting battery life when you're not using the phone. Alright guys, so finally got a hotel, a reasonable hotel for a couple of hours just to get some sleep, and then we off again with our journey. This phone has really held up. We're about halfway through its battery life and the hours are just going. So what we're gonna do right now is judge the standby time. Right now we're at 44%. So let's see how much battery life we lose while I'm sleeping for about 5 hours.
Yeah, but it's really hard to think about you. Can't breathe, can't eat, can't sleep without you.
Alright guys, early in the morning and we're ready. I gotta get myself ready for the day. So let's take a look at the phone. We're at 10:20 a.m. How much percentage did we lose? Alright, how much percentage we lost overnight? You guys can see it right there, 43%. We're at 44%. So we lost 3% in about 5 hours and change. I think that's pretty impressive. We go into battery life, we're at 23 hours and 5 minutes. 6 hours of screen on time. Now if we minus the 5 hours, that would bring us to about 18 hours of usage on this phone. So when we come up with the total, we're gonna minus the 5 hours of sleeping. So with that, let's get this battery life review restarted on the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite. Alright guys, pretty good night at the Days Inn. Somewhat good air conditioner, nice blue chair, 2 beds, overhead lights, computer desk, dresser drawer, TV. You got a safe, and you have a bathroom with beautiful wood floor, nice shower, blow dryer, nice big mirror. Alright, so that's it with the Days Inn. Had a pretty good night. Ready to start off the second day of this battery life review and check out the prototype Tech4 Networkers shirt. We're looking at pure Prius. That's my Prius right there. But which color do I really want? Is it this gray or red, white, blue, silver? I don't know. This is a problem I regularly run into. See, I have this dread. The dread is about to rip. See right here? So instead of just leaving it, I gotta do it myself. If they can work out a deal with me, fully loaded 17-inch Prius wheels, and put those wheels on the Prime, that will be the most exciting thing for me. We're out here taking a pit stop. Gotta use the bathroom, and we're stopping at Cabela's. Nice place to take pictures, and I'm taking a lot of pictures in this place. Oh, they got live fish. So pretty much, I don't know how the pictures are gonna come out on this phone, but I have a little bit of idea from some of the pictures I took before. This is a very good camera. but there's some stuff that you need to know about this camera. So let's take a look at battery life, and it's probably the last update. So 1 day, 6 hours and 5 minutes, 8 hours of screen on time. This is pretty good. Now, most of my trip I've been driving, but I've been using the phone, listening to stuff periodically. This is definitely a day of power, even for the heaviest user. We had a little change of plans, but we're late for Hershey Park. So we're gonna have about 2 hours to have like extremely a lot of fun, and we could use our tickets for another day.
I can dive it up, yeah. Why she wanna enjoy you acting wrong, yeah. Calm it down, calm.
I used to go on all these rides.
I'm scared because it has a big drop.
A big drop. So you don't want to go on no ride that have a big drop.
Yes.
So you're a scaredy cat.
Yes.
Dive it, I can dive it up. Why she wanna enjoy you?
So my daughter gonna drive me. I'm just gonna sit down as a passenger.
Acting wrong. Know you got it, know you have it up.
And this has been another battery life review in the books. And the Xiaomi Mi A2 Lite is an absolute battery beast. You're talking about a day of battery life? How about the 2 days of battery life this phone can give you? This Android One OS on this phone, I think that's what really makes the difference, because you got stock Android on this phone. Now the phone is still running. I ended this battery life review at about 10% while we were still at the amusement park, because it just wasn't making sense to continue it from there. We're still at 7% battery life. I did not even use it on the way home because I was preserving it for this moment. And look, we only lost about 2% battery life in the last 5 hours or so. Absolutely amazing. Now I was listening to YouTube. You can see I was listening to podcasts, music, watching videos, and what we got in battery life is totally tremendous. Right now it's saying a day and 16 hours. We cut it off at about a day and 9 hours. Screen on time was about 6 hours in 1 day and 8 hours in total. This is an absolute battery beast. Xiaomi, you got something cooking here when it comes to battery life on this Mi A2 Lite. Stay tuned for the last word review, because I got a lot to say and a lot to show about this phone. But when it comes to battery life, this phone is an absolute beast.